Okay, guys, I'm a little bit late, but I am here. About listen, about 3 minutes late, 5 minutes late. You okay, baby? Hopefully, the noise in my background won't be entirely too much. If it is, let me know. I can shut some doors or something. Okay, my baby. Hold on a second. All right. So, what I want to go over is the audio recording that's come out. All right, y'all remember like toward the beginning, I might be the only one that remembers this because I get caught up in the Mandela effect a lot of the times. But it seems to me that I recall at the beginning of the case, there was some talk about screams having been recorded or something like that. I'm real sure that I heard this very early on in the case that there was some video or some audio or something where screams were recorded. And now we have this audio that is apparently has recorded. Um, has it, Tim? Because I just saw it. It's new to me. That would be so horrible. Like, who would fake audio like that? Well, of course, people fake all kinds of stuff. They're faking his. Okay, Bubby, hold on. Where's your cup? What you do with your cup, Bubby? Oh, well, that sucks. I'm gonna take that off my page because I thought it was real. That is horrible. Who does that? Hold on. Come on. Yep, my little Bubby woke up a little frustrated today. You want to eat your gator cup? You want to eat your gator cup? No. Okay, well, there goes my live because the live was going to be the recording. Here you go, baby. I need this one. I need this one. Yeah, the live was going to be the recording. So there goes that. I guess I could spend the next 30 minutes talking about how awful of a person that you have to be to fake stuff like this in a case like this. Okay, you sent it on Discord. Let me go check that out real quick. That's crazy. My baby is just having such a hard time today. She's just so frustrated. Okay, I don't see. There, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? All right, so let's see. That is so horrible. People are terrible. Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 15:30.
Yeah. Let me drop the link for you. I did see where Michelle was going over the medical form that he was
Hi.
on. She was saying that,
Yeah, yeah. How you doing? Yeah, I was trying to. I saw you live, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was trying to stop because I was just on Queen, and I was. We went through that, and it basically what happened is it's like I can't. I'm trying to find the Facebook, but I'm just reading from her live. She read from. She says, "This is from a Facebook post. It says supposedly the leaked audio from the neighbor's outdoor security is not related to the crime at King Road House in Moscow. This is the original owner of that audio. She posted this on her Facebook page on December 30th. She reached out and wanted people to know that her recording is not related to this crime. She does not reside anywhere near Moscow. And this audio was taken the night of the murder and confirmed it is the audio of a domestic violence situation from her neighbors. She shared the audio clip as a way to show an example of how much noise an outdoor security camera could pick up from your neighbor's house. She is not wanting her audio to be used to help convince people that it is related to the Idaho 4 crime. She was using it as an example, not knowing that someone would try to use it in a nefarious way. And it's on Queen Bee. It's like if you're like 7 minutes in, you can actually she posts. I couldn't find like the exact one, but yeah, basically it's like another Joseph Morris situation. You know who Joseph Morris is, right?
no, I don't.
Joseph Morris did another thing where he faked for the same Idaho 4 case, and he got into big trouble. He faked the screams of like of one of the people dying or something, like a woman screaming, but he actually took the audio from Twitch, like some sort of Twitch streamer that got hit by her boyfriend on a live stream.
Wow. Okay, so Joseph Morris must be the screen audio that I heard about at the beginning of the case.
Yeah, he was Joseph. He still has his YouTube. So Joseph Morris did this one, and now people are moving around this audio, but it's just apparently it's a fake from a domestic violence situation that they're trying to pass out as like part of this whole situation. So it's fake as well. And then basically, and also I sent you the visual snow thing where we went through. Basically, it's like somewhat hidden true crime. You ever listen to hidden true crime?
Occasionally, but the visual snow thing, I actually watched that with Michelle after dark this morning.
Yeah. Also, I think Nerd Report found that, and then they went through it with her husband, and basically it goes through the forums of what he posted, like a lot of things, like his depression, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
His like what's really creepy is about like his left eye. He had issues seeing at night, like certain things at night and spotting. And it goes to like because Dylan was on the left side, and maybe that's why she wasn't seen. Who knows? But yeah, it goes through the whole forums. The interesting one is if you go down to July 4th, 2011, and if you read that one's very interesting. It's like goes way into his mindset.
Okay, let me go back up from
Yeah,
July 7th, July
yeah, just goes straight down. You'll see it's
6th.
like a giant essay. It's like huge.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole lot.
Yeah, and it goes to his whole mindset. Yeah, and I just jumped on because I just didn't want you to just start saying this is the audio tape could be true because I'm just trying to stop that from
Yeah,
happening.
I am so glad you did. I had actually cleaned up the audio on it so that you could hear like the words better, and I posted it. So I'm gonna take that down because, yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people have been faking accounts from him. The reason why this form is confirmed is because a person actually found out their email of his old email and tracked it down to this forum, and that's an old picture of him from when he was 14, 16 years old, I guess, or when he was younger.
yeah.
So he's posting that and stuff like that. So
Well, I guess I'll go dig around and find something else to talk about later.
yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, how's the what do you think of the Idaho 4 case? Like,
I think I'm not sure. I mean, because it's like, okay, they're saying he did this by himself, right?
yes, he did.
But that takes so much energy and so much rage for one person to repeatedly stab multiple people. to death.
Oh, that's why they think that he injured his arm. That's why Greg Hughes was going through a video of the
The traffic stop.
yeah, it seemed injured the arm, like from like a swelling. So people think he
Mm-hmm.
might have hurt himself. Also, he's 6 foot and he's pretty well, he's a strong guy, and he's
Yeah.
catching people by night. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting case. I think he did it himself, and he was just stalking them basically. That's what I think, and
Yeah. It makes sense because he thinks he's smarter than everybody else, so he wouldn't want an accomplice that he thinks is dumber than him or something.
well, he was. If you read those actual the visual snow thing, it looks like he's got like depression, like really, really bad depression. Like it's weird. For instance, let me see. Let me just open it up. I'll read it to you if you want. I'm just gotta wait for
Yeah,
it to
go ahead.
load. I'll open it up. Let me read it. So the one thing that's really highlighted, because a lot of things he's asking about a condition, and the one thing he reads, this is July 4th, 2011, and it says, "I've heard this horrible dispersonalization go on in my life for almost 2 years. I often find myself making simple human interactions, but it is as if I am playing a role playing game, such as Oblivion. I can see what is going on. I am slightly into it, but I can pause the game and focus on my real life. In this case, my life is the game, and my old self can be reached by pausing the game. But how? Question mark. I often think of things that humans do, things I have done my whole life. I feel like an organic sack of meat with no self worth, as I am starting to view everyone as this. Everything I have ever done makes no sense. How did things get this way? How am I wearing this shirt? And who decided that humans shall wear shirts like this? Question mark. Are we all just advanced animals with the possession, or is there more? Let me see, more that I can't see? Question mark. I can't connect. I view everything as I would if I was playing Oblivion, pointless, and full of nothing out of reality. I am moving out of my house. My last holidays were already lived, but there, but where was I? Question mark. As my family group hugs and celebrates, I am stuck in a void of nothing, feeling completely no emotion, feeling nothing. I feel dirty, like there is inside of my head, dirt inside my head. My mind, I am always dizzy and I'm confused, and I feel no self worth. I am intelligent, but I feel the opposite. I say things I don't mean. The last holiday in my house, the house I grew up in, the house I once contributed to, the house I once felt at home in, is past. As I hug my family, I look into their faces and I see nothing. It is like I am looking at a video game, but less. I feel less than mentally I feel less than mentally damaged. It is like I have severe brain damage. I am stuck in the depths of my mind where I have constantly battled my demons. Am I here or am I fake? Question mark. I feel myself slipping away and I hear screams faintly, but I constantly battle away from it. What if I let go? Where would I be? Question mark. Would I ever come back to reality? Question mark. I try to remember where I originated from, but I can't barely remember my childhood. I often fear being 80 years old alone and having faint memories of my parents, everything I missed out on. I think about my father and what a good man he is now. Is is how I treat him like dirt because I have this condition and I can't take it. I got this when I was in my stage of discovery. Now I look in the mirror and I see this sickly, tired, useless, and stupid man in the mirror. He is a complete disgrace. He doesn't even deserve to live. I remember when I was 15, I would wander alone at 2 a.m. Everything was generic. Nowhere I felt like home. Nowhere felt like home, and I saw things that were not there. A different reality. I felt eerie, alone, and I died during those nights. I felt like a criminal, but there was my that was my. But where was my record? Question mark. Oh, wait, I felt like a criminal, but where was my record? Question mark. I can't talk without flinching now, and I used to be the healthy blonde-haired boy and blue eyes. And in a few years, I have darker hair, darker eyes, half the body weight, Where did I leave off? Question mark. I try to sleep. I try to clear my head, but pressure won't go away. The pain, depression won't leave. Being me and is the heart is this horrible disease that I was given. I think of this as I succumb to sleep, but I see large intensity of black, yellow, white fuzz. It makes my mind fizzle and I can barely keep my bounds of reality. It is as if the ringing in my ears and fuzz in my vision is simply all the demons in my head mocking me. I fall asleep, but I wake up quickly to bloody screams. Is any of this here? Question mark. Am I brain damaged? Question mark. No? Question mark. Then why am I like this? Question mark. I have these thoughts all in my mind, in my head, and I search for someone to relate to me. Everyone looks down upon me. No one can relate. As I try to read, suddenly my eyes look right through the words. When I look up, I see blue dots near the center of my vision. When I feel slightly calm, it gets hard to breathe and I see bright dots in my vision. Nothing I do is enjoyable and I am blank. I have no opinion, I have no emotion, I have nothing. Can you relate? Question mark. And that's the thing.
Yeah, I remember Michelle reading that one. That was crazy. But it gives you so much insight into like his train of thought, his mindset. Like this kid's been messed up a long time.
Yeah, pretty much. He's I don't know if he actually has this condition. He's just like kind of like like he's kind of in a situation where he's like just jumping on this forum and just kind of making up someone to talk to someone, or he does actually suffer
Yeah,
this condition. But
I can
yeah,
see that. I can see him doing something like that. I mean, but then again, I think he's been planning to be some type of murderer for a long time. So I wouldn't even be surprised if he was the level of crazy to have started setting the stage that far back.
yeah,
He,
yeah. I think he's been looking. I mean, that's why he went to became a vegan because he said like he was trying to self treat himself.
mhm.
So it's an interesting case scenario. I mean, like, it also goes to maybe he did have the condition and the illness or whatever kind of made him this disassociated with people and depressed and everything like that.
Yeah, it could. It could go either way. I can't wait to find out which way it goes.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
guess we're
with
gonna
this,
get a lot. Do you think he's gonna go to trial, or do you think he's gonna take a plea bargain?
he's going to trial, 100%.
Definitely a narc.
No, he's definitely going to trial. He's going to trial 100% because there's no point to being like pleading guilty because there's a death sentence in that state,
Yeah,
and what is he gonna? He's got the best he's gonna do in a plea deal is life in jail.
yeah,
So there's no point for him not to go to trial. And they found the sheath. You know about the sheath and everything, right? Like that.
yeah. I know about the sheet. They found that on the bed next to one of the girls.
Yeah, basically they found DNA on top of like the little buckle thing, like the
Little
strap, like the
button
thing,
thing. Yeah,
and they compared it to the garbage they took out from his the garbage they took from his parents' place.
yeah. I remember reading. He took it. He put the trash in the neighbor's trash. Like he was really trying to throw off everything.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. This guy, but he made mistakes. Like he brought his cell phone with him that like
Yeah,
pinged. He left that. I mean, he probably did even like. I'm starting to wonder if he the only reason why that girl's alive is because he says in that forum that his left eye has issues seeing in the dark.
yeah,
And like while he was passing her, he would have been looking, and he has bad peripheral vision, so he might not have been able to see her because his left side peripheral vision is really bad.
that's a good point. Okay,
So
I'm gonna have to get out of here. Bubby is having a major meltdown, so let me go
it's
see
fine.
what's going on with my baby and get her settled.
All right, it's good talk. I just wanted to jump in just to make sure everything's cool with you and just stop you from putting that up just in case, you
Yeah,
know.
I know. Hey guys, guess what I found?
Yeah.
Hey. All right, I'll be back on later, and I'd be glad to have you back on panel later if
All
you want
right.
to pop up
All
anytime.
right.
All
All
right,
right, man.
bye
You have a good
everybody.
one. Bye.